Hi there guys, and welcome back to the first episode of my new season with Wolves. I've chosen Wolves because I'm using the LFCMarshalls latest summer update, and they're in Division 1 of course, from their terrible season in the Championship, and I feel this would be quite a good season to do, getting them back to the Premier League. We can continue this one on for a few seasons and see how we get on. But first of all, I'm going to take you through some of the latest signings to have taken place that you might not have realised. In this update, we've got the likes of David Villa, who's at Atletico Madrid, who they signed for 4.4 million, and that is just amazing. We've also got the likes of Fiorentina being big spenders this season, with the likes of Mario Gomez, who signed for them, and also who else was it signed? Joseph as well signed, and I think they're going to be quite a good team next season. We're going to move on to the likes of Germany and Bayern Munich, where we have Thiago, who's signed for Bayern Munich there. He's going to be an amazing player for them. And I think we've got League One. If we move through to Paris Saint-Germain, we'll have a look at Edison Cavani's now at PSG with the likes of Ibrahimovic. I mean, that's going to be some lineup next season for them. That is just insane. And also Marquinhos, who signed from Roma, 18-year-old defender, for 28 million. Almost choked saying that. It's a lot of money spending on an 18-year-old. Move on to England. Let's have a look at Liverpool to see the new signings. There is some that were in the previous update, but I'll take you through some of the ones in the Premier League as well. They had the likes of Aspas and Luis Alberto, who are fairly good, and Chelsea with the signing of Andre Schürrle at the left wing position. I think he's going to make some impact this season. Who else have we got? Man City being big spenders this season. They've got Jesus Navas is signed. I think he's going to be fantastic for them. Fernandinho, who signed from Shakhtar Donetsk, is a signing I don't agree with because he's not as well known, and they spent a lot of money on him. He's 27 years old. I feel they could have maybe done a bit better and signed someone more well known. I mean, for 30 million, they could have signed Fabregas, whose release clause is only 34. So I'm not too sure about that. We've got Negredo, who I've always liked. They signed him as well for 22 million. And we have Jovetic, who is interested in joining Arsenal, and obviously I doubt there even was any bids put in place for that, but never mind. So Man City have been fairly big spenders this season. Who else? Sunderland have signed some pretty good players. Emanuele, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that second name. I think this player is going to be sensational. He's very, very good in my opinion, and he was a really bright spark in the Confederations Cup for Italy. They've also got Mobido here as well. They got him in a free from Lazio. I think it was Lazio. Yeah, it was. He's a great player in FIFA. And where's the other big player they signed from Alkmaar? Jose Altidore for 4 million. What was it, 4 million? I can't even remember how much it was to sign for, but I think he'll be pretty good. He's progressed very, very well as a striker in the Eredivisie. We've got Southampton with Victor Wanyama. That is 12.5 million. He's going to be such a boss in that central midfield. Who else? I think we'll move on to Norwich and talk you through some of those signings there. I don't know if we have Gary Hooper, who's just signed from Celtic for 5.5 million. He's a really good poacher from the SPL. They've also had the Ricky van Wolfswinkel as well. The best name ever. I think they'll have no problem scoring goals next season. We have West Brom, who have signed. Who was it they signed? They had Anelka, who's came back to the Premier League, 33 years old, but I think he'll do the job just fine. And was there any other ones? The obvious Andy Carroll signing from Liverpool there. That's just some of the transfers. Fulham have been ever present as well, with the signing of Stekelenburg as well, who is going to be, he's the next Van der Sar for Fulham, man. He'll end up at Man United the next couple of seasons, no doubt. Derek Boateng from Dnipro as well. Fernando, I think he came from Bilbao. Yes, he did. I think he's going to be fairly solid as well. Very tall player. And I think that's it there. But anyway, that's just taking you through some of the updates. There's thousands. I mean, there's like 18,000 changes in the file that I downloaded, and that is just incredible. The amount of effort that it puts into doing these updates for people like myself to download. So I think one last player I wanted to show you was Wilfred Boney, who signed from Vitesse. He's amazing. He scored so many goals last season, and he's going to be a very, very key player for them next season. And obviously Shelby as well, who is a good player on FM, very well rounded, good physical, mental and technical attributes. I think Swansea will have no problem next season finishing mid-table. And anyway, we'll take you back through to what I've decided to do. We're going Wolves. We're going to take them back to Premier League. We're going to get rid of all the players that are on high wages. We're going to, although I don't want to make too many transfers, I feel that we need to. We need to get rid of a lot of the players in the team who we can get money for just now, and to stop the team from getting into bankruptcy when we get promoted to the Championship, because there's such high wages here and there's not a lot of money. So if we get rid of a lot of players, that'll mean that we can bring through some of the younger ones. Who's I wanted to show you who will be playing, like Jake here, 19 years old, Welsh player. He'll definitely be playing more or less every game for us. It's League One, so he's going to score a lot of goals regardless. We've got Ismail here on the right wing. He'll be playing as well. He is fairly good, 18 years old. He's got some potential about him. So players like that we will be playing. Obviously Wayne Hennessy will be keeping some key players. Leith Griffiths was one I wanted to keep. Doumbia is another player I wanted to keep as well, who's fantastic. And Wayne Hennessy is the other player I wanted to keep. So those are the three main players I wanted to keep for the team, and I'll build my team around that for this season. Whether it be young players from teams round about us, or maybe raiding the SPL for some of their better standard players. I want to show you a player that I'm interested in signing. Where is he? Billy McKay. We're interested in signing him from Inverness. I think he's going to be phenomenal. Hopefully we can get him for less than $1 million. And you can partner up front with Leith Griffiths and Jake. And who else have we got? I think I was looking at a player. Where is he? No, I can't see him. Stevie May is the player I was looking at. He scored against Rosenborg in the Euro. I don't know if you've been watching the Euro qualifiers, but he scored against them in the. He's on loan just now. Hamilton. Damn it. But he's another very good player. At St Johnstone, he scored against Rosenborg in the Euro, and they're out. St Johnstone put them out, which is absolutely incredible. It's great for Scottish football. And then Hibs go around it all by losing 7-0. Their team I think they're going to struggle this season. But anyway, I've talked you through my plans for the season, the players I'm going to keep. I'll have you back next episode, where we'll be at the end of not the end of the transfer window, but the start of the season. We'll have all the transfers completed, we'll have the tactic in place, and I can take you through all the stuff I've done then, and then we'll play the first game of the season. So, this will do for this video, guys, and I will upload another one later tonight with everything else that I've done. And once again, if you are interested in following this, then please do drop a like, subscribe. That's always going to help me out. And leave comments. I'm wanting to hear your comments as well about how I'm doing, and maybe some feedback on how I can make things better, or what you would like to see from this, or maybe if you can recommend some players to me as well that I can maybe scout and look up, then that'd be fantastic, guys. So anyway, I'll leave you at that, and I'll catch you all later tonight. Bye bye.